200 pounds of cheese every day. My family, my uncle Guido, my uncle Giuseppe, my cousin Carlo, who they are just finish something before coming back home. My uncle prepared for you everything to show the demonstration of cheese. But let's start from the beginning. Milk comes here thanks to the pipes, and we fill the huge container at the end of the bottom, at the end of the cheese factory. On the left side, my cousin is cleaning, is in a flat position, upside down. To the right is in a flat position. When we have a milk, we can fill the container up for a total of 600 gallons of cow's milk. Then we warm up milk, 94, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and we add the rennet. And voila, rennet. This is the liquid rennet that we use for mozzarella. Few drops. We coagulate the milk thanks to the rennet, because the rennet is an enzyme that starts the coagulation of milk. In very short time, guys, because it's very fast, like 20 minutes, we can absolutely change the texture of milk. And from liquid, we can have a solid. The same texture, the same consistency of creme caramel, or like a pudding, or like panna cotta, very solid. That you wanna get to keep going with the process. Because always inside the machine breaks and cuts the whole coagulated milk, obtaining tiny pieces of curds. And also we can obtain a liquid that we call whey. Curds, tiny pieces of curds, we can leave on the table draining and drying for 10, 12, 13 hours to reach the perfect pH. The way that we can get it, we can reuse soon to make ricotta and butter, as I told you. The most important point to make a cheese is to respect the acidity and the pH of a cheese. When you make a when you prepare the curds, the pH is more than 6.20, 6.30. Just leaving the resting curds on the table. You can see after over there, because they're already made, and thanks to the room temperature, because I told you we do not add any preservatives or any chemical ingredients that accelerate the process. We just respect the natural process of the maturation of the acidity, leaving the cheese for 12 or 13 hours with the room temperature. So my family knows very well how to keep always the temperature warm, or with air conditioning in the summertime, or they can open the window, or they can close the door, but they don't use any other ingredient, any other stuff, because the temperature of the cheese, the temperature of the room should be in about 15 degrees or 18 degrees room temperature. And leaving on the table after 12 or 13 hours, cheese cold becomes like this. You see, dry, solid, and especially the pH is great. Ready to start the production time, the cooking time, because otherwise we will never be able to obtain a very elastic dough that my uncle is gonna show you. Hot water, 175 degrees Fahrenheit, super hot, to be able to cook and to knead the cheese and to kill any bacteria inside the curds. That's why we use very hot. Curds are from last night, not from today, because we knew about you, and he left some curds from you for the demonstration. Because guys, that's very important that you understand. If you don't respect the acidity, you will never be able to have that elastic dough. You will still have curds, you will still have shredded, you will still have like crumbles. No elastic, no shiny, no smooth, like we're gonna obtain in a couple of minutes. My uncle wears glove because it's very hot, but even with the glove, believe me, it does not change too much because it's a plastic glove, so it's not a thermic glove. And this is the process of many years ago. When my grandmother started, she didn't know any machine. Everything was handmade with a typical wood paddle, stretching and pulling and make the cords softer and elastic to obtain a very shiny and beautiful dough that we call in Italian pasta filata. Pasta filata, guys, means the elastic dough. Very stretchy and very elastic dough. It's gonna put some ice in the cold water because cheese, when it's made, it needs to go straight to the cold water to keep the shape. We're gonna see.
No salt, right?
Pardon?
No salt in the water.
No salt yet. We put it at the end. It's just cold and hot water. We're gonna put salt at the end of the process. You see, guys, how it's very beautiful. They have the pH machine, pH controller, to check how fast the pH is running, and they exactly know how to do it. They need to put, if for example in the summertime, curds are running too fast because it's too hot, they can put some ice on it, on curd, so they can put slowly. They can reduce the. They can stop the maturation. You can take a picture now because it's a beautiful picture. You see the skin, the cheese must be like the skin of a baby, like the bottom of a baby, ready to spank. Yeah. You see how beautiful it is? Now my uncle can take off the glove because you need to touch and need to feel the consistency to make a different kind of shapes. It's gonna start from a ring of cheese that is gonna use after to make the most typical shape, which is the round braid. So he prepare the dough, making a kind of ball, and then he can make a hole inside. Chef, zia, di sono belli.
Dico sì che dopo,
Aspiranti chef.
dopo uno di questi mi deve prestare la giacca, voglio fare una foto con quella giacca.
Come?
Ring.
You see the ring? Immediately to the cold water for few minutes. Usually he prepares few hours before because we need very strong to make the round braid. But he also want to show you how to make the ring, that's why he prepare in front of you. Now he can make for you the mozzarella, the fior di latte ball. That is the most typical shape. We call mozzarella because the word mozzare was the way to cut and to close cheese by hand. Mozzare means cut by hand, and from mozzare the word became mozzarella. So the etymology of the Italian word mozzarella comes from the way to cut the cheese by hand, because everything was handmade in the past, and the way to cut by hand took the name of the mozzarella, which is now an international word. We can dip immediately to the cold water for a couple of hours to make a cheese stronger. Now my uncle will make for you the long braid
Look, pressure.
Look, it must be very fast because the cheese comes from very warm. And you cannot lose time. And he cannot keep too much on his hands. So you can take a picture, but sometimes you need to dip in a cold water because otherwise the cheese will be flat. So you can get melted in a very few seconds because coming from the hot water. And now the last one, which is the most typical that I show you in the store, the round one, that has the same flavor of the other shape. Nothing changed because it's always coming from the fresh dough. But just different shape, more beautiful to put in the middle of the table for some special occasion. And it's very typical of Sorrento. You will never find out of Sorrento. And we call in Italian treccia rotonda, round bread.
Questo devo farla in fretta, altrimenti...
Of course, it must be very fast too.
altrimenti scende. Voilà.
You see? And we can make, guys, any size, even until 4, 5, 6 pounds. Because, see, we can do for some wedding or some occasion, restaurant ask